A thread by Carlos Osuida regarding the explosion in Beirut today. It was an arms depot. Missiles from Iran. First, the warheads were destroyed. Listen to them going off. I don't have sound for you guys, so you'll have to bear with me, but we'll have everything visually for you in this thread. See the growing orange flame. Keep it in mind. All right, there's your orange flame right there, okay? Next, a second explosion. Another view. So I'm going to blow this up. No sound, but you'll be able to see the second explosion take place. All right, we're going to blow this up. We're going to play it. Watch the explosion happening. Bam. All right. The explosion itself. Okay. Boom. Boom. There. That's the moment it happened. Okay. So look over there. Finally, confirmation that it was a weapons depot. Al Arabiya reporting initial information the explosion occurred in a Hezbollah arms store in Beirut port. All right. There were actually 3 explosions. The fireworks explosion, the smoke tower explosion, and the explosion that produced the white dome of water vapor, which became a vortex ring. I'll show you the vortex ring in a minute. But first, 2 explosions here. 1. All right, here we go. Right here, there's the sun. There's the beginning of the explosion, first explosion. 1. This is the first explosion. It's growing, but obviously smaller than the next one. All right, now, second explosion. Bam. Bam. Uh-oh. That dome, see that dome? See that dome? That dome is water vapor. Here's the dome becoming a vortex ring. Here we go. See? Watch again. There it is. Dome becoming vortex ring. Okay? All right. Carlos posts a video with a vortex ring in it from YouTube. Check it out in the thread itself. So, what was it? These are the missile warheads. This explosion right here. Okay? And this is the rocket fuel. HMX, also called octogen, is a powerful and relatively insensitive nitroamine, high explosive, chemically related to RDX. Guess what? From Times of Israel, Iran announces plan to produce explosives used in missile warheads. Quote, Iran intends to produce the powerful explosive octogen for use in the warheads of its missiles to improve their destructive and penetration power, Iranian Defense Minister Brigadier General Hossein Dekhan said Wednesday. When is this article? Let's get the date on this real quick. From the Times of Israel. Okay, April 7th, 2016. Oops, sorry. All right. Sorry, the control panel is covering up my ability to click on Twitter. Bam. All right, there we go. Octogen is HMX. Now, remember the growing orange flame as the warheads exploded. An explosion is the rapid release of energy, detonation. You can slow down the release of energy by burning the explosive, deflagration. From Nitramine Composite Solid Propellant Modeling, Naval Weapons Center, 1989, page 42. Remember, octogen is the same thing as HMX. As HMX is slowly heated to between 185 Celsius to 190 Celsius, it undergoes an endothermic crystallographic phase change process from beta to delta HMX. Further heating leads to slightly exothermic decomposition beginning at about 271 degrees Celsius. This process is interrupted by a sharp endotherm at the liquefaction point, which is then quickly followed by exothermic deflagration at about 280 degrees Celsius. The nature and proximity of the liquefaction and deflagration renders it difficult to define heats of fusion and decomposition for use in combustion models. If the heating rate is slow enough, the sample is observed to melt in bulk and commence vigorous boiling, indicative of gas evolution in the melt phase. The liquid is brown in color and quickly disappears in a puff of brown smoke. The reaction from the melt phase is an exothermic process. Back to Carlos. When HMX is heated, it undergoes deflagration, emitting brown smoke. The energy release is greatly reduced. Brown smoke, not red, like the idiot media is reporting. Here's your brown smoke, guys. We've got deflagrated HMX here, possibly. Someone took out Iran's entire supply of rocket fuel in Lebanon, and they greatly reduced the destruction by causing deflagration instead of detonation. Iran thinks it can hide weapons depots in civilian centers because nobody will hit them. Wrong! New weapons, kids, designed specifically for destroying massive weapons depots in civilian centers. The warheads were destroyed, and a fire first took out half of the octogen stock, and then the second half was taken out. After these incidents, claims of civilian casualties are always made. My guess is all the dead were Iranians. Yes, windows were broken. Would you rather have broken windows or another war?